Welcome to the Lose Your Big Ass Stomach podcast. I'm your host, Jay Jackson, and my mission here is to help you get rid of that big ass stomach and take back control of your health so that you can look and feel your best by being the best version of yourself, mentally and physically, while destroying the mediocre agenda society is trying to brainwash you into, and breaking our families' generational curses of being unhealthy by being a healthy and fit role model. It's time to set a new standard. It's time to set a new standard of living. If you find the podcast helpful, be sure to hit that follow button because that helps us build a movement. Let's go. Guys, the other day, man, I was in my DMs and this lady, she reached out to me. She said, Jay, I don't know why I can't lose no weight. Like I do 45 minutes of cardio on my treadmill at home before I go to work. Then I do another 15, 25 minutes of cardio on my treadmill after I get home from work. What am I doing wrong? Why am I not losing no damn stomach? Why my arms not tightening up? My legs getting a little bit leaner, but the damn stomach ain't going nowhere. My arms ain't going nowhere. What is the issue? And now this is a common issue that I see from a lot of people. Not just women, but men too. Y'all be hitting me up. I'm doing all this cardio, man. What do I need to do? What am I doing wrong? Do I need to run on the treadmill? Do I need to do the Stairmaster? What if I just hoop with the boys? Can I just hoop with the boys and that be my cardio? I'm about to give you the game on what things you need to do and what things you may need to stop doing. That way, your ass ain't doing cardio for, an hour plus and 3, 6, 12 months then pass by. Your ass still look the same. You've been going to the gym a lot more, but your boo thing at the house, they like, why the hell your ass ain't coming home? Why I can't see you more? Why I can't see? But then they don't see no results from you. It'd be different if they see you getting results going to the gym, but your ass still look the same. You ain't lost no weight. And so now they scratching their head because they like, your ass say you going to the gym, but some shit ain't adding up. You still look the same. It's been about 3, 6, 12 months. But your ass, I ain't got your time. I can't get none of your time, but you steady going to the gym, but your ass still looks the same. You don't want to be that person. All right? I'm going to save you from being that person. Because that's how you get headaches in the household. You don't want that. That's how you get headaches in the household. They want to see the fruits of your labor. If you putting in the work in the gym, they want to see the results. It's only so long for people be like, them motherfuckers been working out for years now. They still look the same. I don't know what the hell they doing. They ain't got no damn workout plan. They bullshit. That was some of y'all be doing. Y'all be bullshit. You say you want to lose that big old ass. You say you working out, but your ass really ain't doing it. You really ain't doing it. Be honest. But anyway, here's the thing. First off, what I want to let y'all know is this. It ain't no cardio machine, no amount of time of cardio that you can do on a daily basis that's going to help you outwork that junk food diet you got. How y'all be celebrating being fat on the weekend? Y'all be drinking them sweet teas. Y'all be drinking them simply lemonade with alcohol, with vodka and tequila. Yeah, y'all be partying, be having a good old ass time with your friends and your girlfriends. I know. But then your ass on the weekdays, you like, boy, I do so much cardio while the weight ain't going down. I just do so much. I'm so tired of this. But your ass, instead of being fat on the weekends, instead of eating junk food at nighttime, stress eating, you cannot outwork poor nutrition habits. That's the first thing I want to let you know. You cannot outwork poor nutrition habits. The sweet teas, the sodas, the lemonades, the snacking on chips all day, snacking on trail mix all day, not gonna cut it. Not happening. All right? Very, very important to be aware of that first. Okay? Next thing. A lot of folks always ask me, what's the best form of cardio? Do I need to do fasted cardio? Do I need to do circuit training cardio? Do I need to do HIIT training, coach? Man, it's just so many different things out there, coach. What's the best one to do? The first thing is this. Everyone has a different fitness level. Some people can't even do fasted cardio because you don't have the time to do cardio in the morning. And so you telling me somebody who works out and do their cardio fasted is going to get better results than somebody who does cardio in the afternoon time or in the evening time? No, it don't work that way. Okay, don't work that way. I know a lot of bodybuilders out there. You do fasted cardio. No, you can do it fasted or not. It's people who do fasted cardio, ass still overweight. Why they still overweight? Why they still struggling to lose that big old ass stomach? because they're overeating and they eating junk food after they break their fast. So the fasted cardio, it was worthless. Because after you got done doing the fasted cardio, you went right back to eating junk food. You went right back to not knowing how much you're eating. Okay? And so that's not it. To be totally honest with y'all, all the shit can work. All of it. The biggest thing is knowing which one is going to work the best for you. That's the big kicker. Which one going to work for you? If you say to me, Cole, man, I don't want to wake up super early. I like sleeping in. Well, why the hell I got to wake up? I ain't trying to be no motivational speaker. Cole, I'm not trying to be no bodybuilder. I want to get my Z's in. I want to get my sleep. That means your ass ain't got to do the fasted cardio. You can work out later. And let's say you like, man, Cole, man, I got a little too much weight on me, man. I'm about 50, 100. Man, I can't be doing all the goddamn running. It's too much juggling, bouncing up and down, running on the trip. I'm uncomfortable doing that. That means interval training might not be something that you want to do. Breaking out into full sprints, maybe even jogging, depending on how heavy you are, you might not even want to jog. It might be too uncomfortable for you, which I totally understand. If I was 50, 75, 100 pounds overweight, you're damn right. My ass ain't doing no jogging. I'm walking. I'm doing Stairmaster. Because I don't want to feel my body bouncing up and down. And I'm like, what the hell going on? I feel like I'm bouncing, but I'm still in the same place. I don't want that. And so instead of doing interval training, you can do moderate pace cardio. Where you just walking it out, man. Yeah, you just walk it out. Guys, we walk every day. Some of y'all couch potatoes. Y'all ass don't even get up. You so lazy, you don't even want to get your ass off the couch. You so lazy, you don't even want to get out of bed. Gotta do better. Gotta tighten up. But here's the thing. You can walk it out. You can do the bike. What else we got? You can swim. We got some Michael Phelps in my audience, the folks who like swimming. Your ass can you can have sex. Which I actually feel like that's more of like physical activity. It's physical. That ain't cardio. It's physical activity. All right. You cutting the lawn. That's physical activity. You hooping with the boys. That's physical activity. That's not cardio. All right. Cardio is when you're doing something, whether it's running, walking, jogging, cycling, doing the elliptical, Stairmaster, and you get your heart rate up to a certain point and you sustain that level. All right, so majority of the time, most people's heart rate, healthy person, they heart rate right around, low 50s, maybe up to about 72, 75 beats per minute, something like that. All right, somewhere in there. But now, when you're doing cardio, it's gonna elevate. If you put your little hands on the little panels on the treadmill or the elliptical or Stairmaster, right, and you put your palms on there for a certain amount of seconds, it go pop up your beats per minute, right? And when you're chilling, your beats per minute are lower, which I just said to you. Now, when you're doing cardio, it's probably gonna be 100 or more. It's probably gonna be like 115. That's low intensity cardio. Then let's say it go up to like 130, 140, getting a little bit more moderate. And let's say you get it up to about 175, 180. That's intense. You get that motherfucker up to 200. You ain't gonna be able to do that type of cardio that long. That's like interval training. That's how you know how intense your cardio is. It's based on your heart rate, the beats per minute. All right. And so if you're doing interval training and you know you like to maybe save time, you don't want to be in the gym for long periods of the time, you can either pay with time or effort. If you want to pay with effort, you can do interval training. You can do interval training on any equipment. It could be the Stairmaster. It could be the treadmill. It could be the elliptical. It could be the bike. You see what I'm saying? You could do interval training where you're going hard for a good 30 seconds, a minute, maybe 2 minutes, right? And then you rest or coast at a more moderate pace for a certain amount of time, right? And then you ramp it back up again. And you do that for about 15 to 25 minutes. If you can do interval training for 45 minutes to an hour, it's not very intense interval training. Interval training is meant to be very intense to where you're able to save time because you're putting out so much effort. All right, you're paying with effort versus time. And then let's say you're somebody, you don't want to train that intense when you're doing cardio. You just don't. You're like, it's just a little too uncomfortable for me. It takes me too long to recover, which can happen. And even appetite-wise, if you're training very intense doing cardio, this is what some of y'all be going through. You train very intense going to the new year, and you're like, man, I'm going to hit it hard every day doing my cardio. And then you find yourself starving. You know, man, why the hell am I starving? I went through this at one point in my whole fitness journey. I'm like, I'm going hard. Treadmill, sprinting. I'm running at like 6.5 the whole way. I'm doing like 2-3 miles in like 30 minutes. And I'm like, why am I so hungry now? Because of the effort and energy that I was putting out. And so a lot of times, if you want to avoid having those hunger pains and feeling like you're starving after a workout, just reduce the intensity of your cardio. Reduce the intensity, especially if you're not eating a ton of food, a ton of calories. All right. And so instead of increasing the intensity, lower the intensity, increase the time. And so instead of doing 15 to 20 minutes of interval training, hauling ass, sweating like a motherfucker, do 30, 35, maybe 40 minutes of just walking. Guys, there's plenty of times I've done that. And I feel like walking is probably one of the best forms of cardio because you do it every day. It's only so sore you go get from walking. I know some of y'all feelings might get a little sore. Your brain might, man, I gotta walk. Oh, this is gonna be too bad. I just don't like it. I'm allergic to walking. I don't have no time to walk. I know some of y'all gonna be like that. But here's the thing. Everybody, if you got legs and you got toes and you got feet, you can get your ass up out the bed and go walk. You can walk around the house. Preferably, you want to walk on a treadmill. You want to walk outside. You want to walk to where you're not breaking the pace that you're walking at. All right, you want to keep that pace up. This kind of goes back to what I was just talking about with you keeping your heart rate up to a certain point when you're doing cardio. It's very important because if you walk for, let's say, 5 minutes and then you sitting down on a bench somewhere and then, a couple minutes later you decide you want to get back up and do some more walking, that ain't going to cut it. You want to keep your heart rate up for a sustained period of time when you're doing cardio. Walking, elliptical, treadmill, cycling, you want to keep that heart rate up, okay? Because when you're going at a low intensity, you don't want to be doing interval training at a low intensity. That's not going to cut it. You can't work out doing cardio at a very low intensity, okay? And you got to do that with interval training. But if we're just talking about moderate to low intensity cardio, you got to keep that heart rate up at 120 beats per minute, 130 beats per minute, 140 beats per minute, whatever it is, okay? And that's when you like looking at your if you got like an Apple Watch. You got an Apple Watch, you got a Fitbit, something like that. If you're on the treadmill, put your hands on the little panels every now and then to see where your heart rate is. That lets you know how intense that cardio is for you, okay? And so if you're doing it that way, expect to do a little bit more time because you're not paying with effort. If you're doing the interval training, you're paying with effort, so you don't have to do as much time. But guys, all of it works. You just got to be aware of what season are you in. Guys, I've had seasons in my life when I was doing bodybuilding. Guys, I was doing an hour of cardio every day of the week. An hour of cardio every day of the week. And it was very moderate cardio. I'm on the Stairmaster, and moderate is relative. My moderate, back when I was doing bodybuilding, I was at like level 8 to 10 on the Stairmaster for a full hour. When I first started, my legs were sore as hell. I ain't gonna lie, I ain't gonna hold it. My legs were sore as hell. My calf muscles were sore, everything was sore. But then after a while, I got better. Ain't that interesting? You do something for a long period of time, you get through all the growing pains and the soreness, and then you become better. And I noticed my energy levels just started getting even better. I'm like, damn, even my skin glowing. I didn't know cardio could make your skin look good. I didn't know your cardio could just make you feel good as a person. Man, I didn't know. I used to think that cardio was just all about dropping body fat. Turns out it has a shit ton more benefits. Heart benefits, you get healthier. Why y'all think folks be dying from like heart disease? Shit like that. Because you're not moving. You're sedentary. Why you think folks be having brain fog so much often? People so tired so often. People don't have motivation. You don't have energy. You sit in your ass in the house or in your office in the little cubicle at work. You're not moving. It's very interesting. But when you move, it actually gives you more energy. I know it might sound as crazy as it might sound. You're like, well, I'm so tired, I ain't gonna be able to have no energy. If you start moving more, you will start having more energy. I see it over and over and over again when people join my coaching program. They get results. They start losing weight within the first month or so. But one of the first things I see people message me, man, Coach, I feel so much better, man. I got so much more energy. Hey, Coach, man, I know I'm supposed to be doing 3 days a week, but can I do 4? Some of y'all, we all had the same 24 hours in a day. And the difference between most people who do well and the people who don't, we just have more energy and capacity to do more with the time that we have. But imagine being tired all the time because of how much weight you have on you. You're just not going to be able to compete. You can't because you're going to be tired. That same hour, if you don't have the energy and the mental bandwidth to be able to do as much as the person who is exercising, who is walking, who is running. Look at these movies with these, like, you know, the billionaires and millionaires, successful people. What do they see? What do you see in all these movies with these types of people? They have be doing some cardio. They have be running on the treadmill. They'll get off and drink a glass of water or some shit. Guys, success leaves clues. Success leaves clues. People who are affluent and successful, they prioritize their health at a very high level. People who are more in poverty, they're not doing these things. And I've been in poverty. Shit, I came up in poverty. I came up going to the candy lane, getting Kool-Aid and chips and Snickers and honey bun. That used to be my life. Like, I ain't see nobody working out when I was growing up. I ain't even know what it was until I was about 10 years old. And, you know, my dad used to come to my football games before I moved with him. And he was like, hey, son, I want you to start doing some push-ups here and there. Start doing some push-ups. All right, hey, son, I want you to start doing some sit-ups here and there. I'm 11, 12 years old, starting to do some sit-ups. You know what I'm saying? As I got a little older, you know, I'm looking at Dragon Ball Z back in the days. I'm looking at wrestling, WWE, WWF, WCW. I'm like, damn, these motherfuckers look good. How they look like that? Success leaves clues. These people who look good like that, they are working out. The people who have energy, the people who have charisma, the people who are able to just get things done, they are moving. They are doing cardio. They are lifting weights. That shit is not by chance. You can get through like your teens and maybe your 20s, you know, barely doing anything if you got decent genetics. But if you want to be fit and energized and healthy going to your 30s and 40s and 50s, oh, your ass, you ain't gonna be able to rely on no damn genetics. Oh, hell no. Nope. Your testosterone go feel it. Some of y'all boys, y'all be, man, my ED, man. Somebody just slid in my inbox earlier, man. What can I do naturally to help my ED? My erectile dysfunction. Start getting sleep. Start moving. Having more physical activity. Start doing cardio to help your cardiovascular system. To help your heart health. Because if you have poor heart health, guys, I'm sorry to tell it to you, but you're going to have some poor performance in the bedroom if you have poor heart health. So you need to be doing cardio. It is not just for fat loss. It's for overall quality of life. That's what I want to help y'all with. Lose that big old ass stomach, but also have a overall healthy quality of life. You look good, you feel good, you perform, you're not stressing and worrying. You know what I'm saying? Ain't nobody got time to be worried. Damn, man, I can't perform like I used to be in the bedroom. Man, my girl, she always got her hands on me, but whoo, boy, I just can't do it right now, man. What I need to do, man? I need to take some kind of Viagra or something, man. I need a little help pick me up or something. Pick your ass up and go do some cardio. Pick your ass up and go do some legs. Some of y'all ain't trained legs in not months but years. Start training your legs. Start doing the Stairmaster. Work them legs. Get that blood flowing. All right? And so, in short, when it comes to the best cardio, guys, do the cardio that supports your life the best in the season of life that you're in right now. Whether that's you training in the morning, afternoon, or evening, whether that's you training more intense, or if you're training more at a more moderate pace and doing a little bit longer, right? All of it works. But in terms of losing belly fat, the biggest thing is going to help you lose weight and drop body fat, because that big old ass stomach, when you look down and you frown, you like, oh, damn, man, tired of this shit. The way you eating. You can do all the cardio in the world, but if your ass ain't going to eat right, you still going to be carrying that big old ass stomach. You going to look like you got a basketball in your shirt. I'm telling you. Dial in your nutrition. And not just eating the right amount of food, but eating quality food. Gut health is a thing. A lot of y'all who dealing with like brain fog and being depressed all the time, your ass ain't eating good quality food. So you got inflammation in the gut because you're eating so much sugar. You got inflammation in the gut because you're eating all this processed food. Yes, if you have bad gut health, it's going to mess with you mentally. All right? If you're eating good quality food, you feel better. I've experienced it too. I used to have brain fog all the time because I used to, first thing in the morning, go to Chick-fil-A, eat me a Chick-fil-A biscuit with two jellies, or go to McDonald's and get a sausage McGriddle. The damn sausage McGriddle bread already got sugar in it, but I still want a jelly with it too. And I'm wondering why I'm tired 10, 15 minutes later like I want to go to sleep. It's because of the type of food I was eating. Start making improvements with the foods that you eat so you feel better. Start making improvements with how much you're eating and tracking your food so that way you can start dropping body fat. And then throw in the cardio and the lifting weights. It's just going to enhance what's already working. That's all it's going to do, guys. It's going to enhance what's already working. You think you have energy now? Start doing cardio 3, 4, 5 times a week. 25, 30 minutes. Watch how much more energy you have. Watch how much better you feel physically and mentally on a daily basis just by doing a little bit more cardio. You're going to feel so much better, man. I'm telling you. All right? And then start from where you are. Stop trying to look at everybody else on social media. Run your own motherfucking race. Don't worry about what somebody else, they sprinting on up and down these stairs, or they going to the track. Do what you could do at this moment in the season of life that you're in. If that's walking, if that's jogging, if that's crawling, if your ass got to crawl, you got to crawl. You got to do something, baby. Don't be, but whatever you do, don't be that excuse, motherfucker. Oh, damn, man, I just ain't got the time. I ain't got no time. Nah, I'll try again next month. I'll try again next year. I gave it a good week. Try going in 2025. Try again next year. Don't be that motherfucker. Whatever you got to do, it's going to be a dog fight. That's why I be telling y'all, you got to have that dog in you, man. It's just like building a business, just like these pro athletes y'all be loving. And, man, I just love the pro athletes. Even the actors. Like, guys, if you listen to some of these actors, like, behind the scenes in the interview, they got that dog in them. Because they're doing shit that, like, you think when the Rock or Denzel Washington step on stage, you think they always feel like shooting them damn scenes? God, they human just like we are. They go have times when they don't feel like doing nothing. They be like, man, damn, I gotta go in there and shoot this. I gotta be in there 8 hours. But your ass over there, ooh, I love looking at The Rock. I love looking at me in Denzel movie. Ooh. But what about all the discipline that come behind it? You admire these things. Why don't you do the same thing that you admire? And so when you don't feel like doing that cardio, be like, boy, it's only 30 minutes. Let me go ahead and get this shit done. It's only 45 minutes, man. Let me go ahead and get this done. You know what I'm saying? And the great part is, it's actually going to improve you. It's making you better. Do the shit that's going to make, if you're going to do anything that you don't feel like doing, at least do the shit that's going to make you better and improve you. I ain't never heard nobody say, damn, boy, I hated that cardio session after they got done. They were like, ooh, boy, they be dripping with sweat. They feeling good. Ooh, boy, I'm a little tired, but man, I'm proud of myself. Yeah, I'm proud of myself. I'm so glad I got that done. I'm so glad I got that out the way. What I got to do next? It's just like a box that you checked off your to-do list. That's what you got to start doing, man. That's how you build up confidence. That's how you build up motivation. Because as you start stacking these wins, doing the shit you know you're supposed to do, tracking your meals, doing the workouts, doing your cardio, even when you don't feel like it, that'd be the best. When you're doing it when you don't feel like it, that's when you build up a level of like self-trust. Like you feel like you could just accomplish anything. Because you're like, damn, I did this shit when I ain't feel like it. Oh yeah. Boy, I don't even know who I am right now, but I'm somebody better than I used to be. All right? But anyway, I don't want to keep on rambling. Hopefully y'all found this podcast helpful. If you did, be sure to hit the follow button. Leave your boy a 5-star rating so we continue to grow this movement. And we out of here. Let go. Yo, appreciate you for tapping in and listening to the podcast episode today. Hopefully you found it valuable. And if you did and you want to learn more about how I can help you lose the big ass stomach, transform your body, and get your health on point, DM me real results over on Instagram at JJacksonOfficial for more information. And I'll reach back out to you to do what I can to help you hit those health and fitness goals. Let's get it.